Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars, which I am currently playing in early access, guys. So just remember, this is an early access build, so not everything might be quite the same. Also, thank you very much to Paradox Herimont, the name of the company I can't pronounce at all. It's down in the comments somewhere, for providing me access to this so that I can show you guys this, and so I get to play it because it's really fun. So yes, anyway, we're jumping in. This time we're going to be building our dome. Now, first things first, we are going to get the dome. Now, I believe there's metal up here, because these tell me there's metal. High chance of metals, high chance of metals, high chance of metals. So we're going to be putting my dome further north. So we're going to try and put it... In fact, I am going to come... and load these metals. Can I? Are these metals? Why are you not playing? Yeah, we're going to come and load these metals to clear the space so I can pop my dome right here, guys. How's this doing? Is this empty yet? This is nearly empty. Once this is empty, then I'm going to start getting my other rocket on its way as well now. Now, we're in the... This is the resupply screen, guys. In case you missed it, down here you've got a little rocket button here, which is your resupply screen, and this is where you can get new supplies from Earth. Now, I want a cargo rocket. I'm not quite ready for a passenger rocket yet. Now, quite self-explanatory. This is a load of bits and pieces we can get. Now, I need to find metal, so I'm actually going to throw a couple of extra probes on there. Now, everything adds to weight and costs money, so I do only have limited resources. However, as these guys, I've got a lot of resources. Now, I'm going to rename this rocket to Gecko 1. Some of my friends will get that. It's a group of people I play games with anyway. So, right, so what do we want on this? I don't need food. I don't have colonists yet, and because of my mission provider, my mission leader, company, you know, backer, I get lots of food with my guys. So what I do want, I want some prefab buildings. I'm going to want a drone hub to extend my range of drones. I want a machine parts factory and a polymer factory, so I can't actually build them yet. So getting them down onto the planet will be helpful, because it'll mean I'll be able to start getting them going. Do I need a fuel refinery yet? Processes fuel from water. You know what? I'm going to get one. One, not two, simply because that way I've got it. And I can't actually take fuel with me, so that's probably quite a good thing. Because I'm going to need fuel to launch my rockets and get them back off the planet. So that's going to be quite a good thing. Now, I definitely want... No, I've got loads of metals at the moment, so let's get some polymers, some machine parts, some electronics. Let's get a few more drones as well, though I have to be careful because I can only take a certain amount of drones. So we've got plenty of weight left on here. This is all costing money. Maybe let's look at some other prefabs. Anything else worth grabbing? I'm going to grab an electronics factory, then I've grabbed it at least. And that takes up all of my weight, so let's launch that rocket. You can buy new rockets, but I've got loads available. I've got 4 of 5 available. I've only got 4 of 5 because obviously one is still sitting just down here on the planet. So that rocket is on its way, and once it's there, I'll be able to land it. Right. You are controlling 4 of them. Let's move you up to that. So he's got low battery at the moment, guys. So by putting him over the power line, I actually sort that out. How are all these doing? I'm going to get a maintenance done on that before I lose it. Right, you can pick this up as well. And once this is clear, we're going to drop this down here. We're possibly a little far from all of this, but I want to extend the range. I'm hoping to find some metals up here we can mine, because ideally they need to be in the range of me for me to be able to... so my people have to be able to walk to the mining sites to be able to mine them effectively. So Well, let's go and unload metals. I don't want to load metals. And let's get that dome building. Right, let's pop you. I'd like to be able to see the metals first. Tell you what, I'm going to wait until this is here before we do that, guys. Simply because I don't want to waste the positioning. Because if I put it in the wrong place and my guys can't get to the mine, that would be infuriating. Assuming there is a mine up there. Because it's a high chance of metals. It doesn't tell me there's definitely going to be metals there. That would actually be quite annoying. I've got plenty of metals at the moment, though. And we've still got lots of rocks to pick up. In the meantime, he says, I've got some down here, so I can always extend my range that way. Right, he's nearly here. Once he's here, I'll have a couple of extra probes. Maybe I should have packed a few extra probes on there. So I've got surplus oxygen at the moment. How much oxygen does the dome use? It only uses 1 oxygen and 1 water. But I assume extra people might change that, so... Okay, my rocket is almost here. Okay, he's here now, so... We've got 2 more probes. Let's scan here. Oh wow, that was not useful. I'm already scanning. That wasn't useful either. I've already got most of their scanned. These are just concrete deposits, aren't they? I think we're just going to have to cope as we are for the moment. I don't want to build it too far out, so... We're going to chuck our dome down here. I'm going to build it closer because I'm not trusting there's going to be metals up here. So for now I'm just going to chuck it down here, right on our lines, right next to our drone hub. We can always extend out from here. I'm also going to bring my other rocket down. I'm going to drop you down here. And this is nice and close now, guys, so we can actually get into it with our other things. I want to get the water pipe going up to this as well. There you go.
Sector scanned.
So that'll be attached to water and power now. And we'll get the buildings in there for when we get our colonists here. I have plenty of metal for the time being. And I've got extra metal I can pick up. Let's send him down to pick up some more metal from down there. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the one we just scanned. I can't believe there's no resources there. That is infuriating.
Anomaly
What I'm
found.
expecting it to be.
Research
Oh, that's
complete.
interesting. I hadn't realised that. Okay, so we've just completed some research. Which research was it we completed? Ooh! Water reclamation system. Drastically reduces. That's good. A one-time grant. That's good to get as well, though at the moment we'll leave that. Actually, no, I'm going to click that one onto my list anyway. How is this guy doing? He's idle. Everybody's meant to be doing that. Oh, that's rare metals. So we do have rare metals. I thought that was an anomaly. Which vehicle's battery is low? His is. Right, let's get him back up here and charging then. And I'm going to get myself a dumping ground set up because I'm getting little piles of rock all the way around them. This is just somewhere where they just dump stuff. You can shift click to drop things multiple times, guys. So there's our little dumping ground where we'll dump all our junk. We've got our new rocket which has landed here. So we've obviously got a few buildings we can build from there. We've got a couple of prefabs we can get going. Where are they? So fuel refinery just requires water.
Anomaly.
Tell you what, I'm going to get a second. What's the range on this? I'm going to get a second. Oh, new tech's available from that anomaly. Where's our nearest next anomaly? We don't actually know, and I'm not going all the way up there with him yet. So you can just come back and charge. Sorry, what was I saying? Ah, yeah. I'm going to get another set of water going here, and oxygen and everything, so that we've got a backup, basically, guys. Oh, I don't want to be on that screen. So, yeah, we're going to chuck another water extractor down here. Like that. This is basically a backup in case... Oh, because if a meteorite were to land and hit this here, or in amongst these, I would lose all... Yeah, I don't know how much I'd lose, but it... I keep clicking that by accident. It wouldn't be good anyway, guys. As I'm sure you can imagine, it would potentially cause us a lot of damage. And we'd lose access to all of that if it was in the wrong place. So having some backups on the other side is always going to be good for us. Let's chuck a water tower, but let's chuck these down closer. So a water tower, a moxie generator. So this is an oxygen generator. And a spare oxygen tank as well in that little gap. Is there anything else I want? Oh, and I do want some power here, which we'll chuck down on the other side. We'll chuck down a solar. And a wind turbine. And another battery. That way, if anything happens to everything else, we've got a separate little set there. Oh, and that's the other thing we need, is we need a power cable. All the way along there should cover all of that for us. Right, let's unpause. Now, my little drones have an awful lot to do here.
Sector scanned.
How many drones? So these guys do control drones themselves. Can I move where drones are? Where drones are being controlled from about? Or is that automatic? I'll have to have a look at that. I'm not sure. Basically, I don't know. Okay, you can go deposit your metals. Not that you've got much. You can go back down and grab some more. We're happily building away here. This needs quite a chunk. You're fine there for the moment. How are we doing? So we're clearing there, then we're going to clear there. And I'll probably start clearing down around here. In fact, we need to get a few more done. I'm going to grab them first, because they're a bit closer. I'm annoyed. I really would like to have found a metal mine somewhere close to us. Come on, hurry up. We're nearly starting to build that. We're down here. He's filling himself up nicely. Oh, high-grade rare metals down there. Right. Did we bring another... I did. Now that's actually currently out of range of that. So... I think...
Milestone achieved.
I think I'm not going to be able to mine there because I'm going to need a mine which needs people, and that's going to be too far from my dome. I am a numpty. Anyway, so we may have messed up a bit there, but we don't need rare metals yet. So we've got our dome. So let's get our buildings in this dome. So first things first, we want living quarters for our people. So that's there. That's living quarters for 14 people, guys. Right, what else do we want? Let's have a look. Security station. I don't think I need to worry about that just yet. A diner, somewhere for them to eat. Sounds like a plan. Oh, that's another thing I think I'm going to need. I'm going to need somewhere which produces food. I'm sure there's a building which produces food. Ah, it's in life support, so we're going to get a hydroponic farm out as well. Let's drop this one here. In fact, I can drop that in the corner there. And what else do I want to build in there? We've got a little gap to fill in still. Let's just give them a nice park, a nice garden in here. And right, we've got a few buildings which are... Where are my prefabs? I do not have enough power for that building. It's useful to know. So a polymer factory needs water and does this... Ah, that requires a dome so that to be close to a dome. So we'll build this here because it needs colonists to be able to access it as well. It's good to know. And what else did we bring? This one doesn't. This is a fuel production. We'll chuck that one up on this side. That's a prefab, so we don't need to worry too much about that one. This one requires to be in a dome, but I'm no rush for that one either. Right, so let's unpause and let's get all of those buildings. And once they're done, if everything is good, we'll grab our first colonists, guys. Okay, we've got the milestone for completing that dome. That's good. These are going up fairly quickly, which is also nice. Can I set these to not be used? Yes. I hope that doesn't get rid of all the materials on them. I guess I'll find out shortly. No. And we're going to build these up closer to my dome now. So... and pop them over here. So metals, concrete, universal. These don't cost anything to put down, by the way, guys. Polymers, and machine parts, and a fuel depot. There you go. So we've got a load of different depots there, as well as a miscellaneous one in the middle to help us out. How are we doing on this? 45% scanned there. Battery's going up nicely. We've still got plenty. Oh, we have a power shortage at the moment.
We have a power shortage.
See? I told you. Right, let's open these up. I can control click to open both of my Stirling generators. So actually, I'm glad I started building more power, because if that happened when my people were here, we'd have been in trouble. Right. I'm going to chuck a couple more winds down and a couple more solar. I assume my batteries are both empty. You need maintaining. So when you're ready, you can call your first colonist. I want to get my power completely secure. So that's not working because I don't have workers yet. Can we send you home yet? He needs to refuel. Once he is, I can send him home. Has this been emptied? Yes. So once we've made some fuel, we'll actually be able to send him home as well, which is good. I'm going to be a bit careful. I've possibly been throwing out a few too many things like this. In fact, can I just turn this guy off for now? There you go. Oh, he only requires 2 energy.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ah. Aha! We have metals, but that's right up here. That's annoyingly far away because I'm going to have to build another dome up there to get there. Let's send you to go and analyze this. Because yeah, to get that, we'll potentially have to build a second dome up there. We're okay for the time being, but my second dome is going to need to be up near these metals unless we find some closer to us somewhere. Because I believe the mine, let's have a look, yeah, requires workers, so it needs to be near a dome. Though can tunnels extend that range? Let's have a look. If shuttle, so between depots and resettling colonists have been domes. So actually, I might be able to do it that way, but we'll have to work that out. I'll have to have a play with these. Can I actually make these yet? So if I pop that down, we'll have a look at that anyway.
Anomaly analyzed.
Oh wow, we've got loads of stuff now. Rocket shuttles require less fuel. That's good. That's going to make them cheaper to use. Let's have a look through here. Drone hubs. Well, that lets me able to make drone hubs. That's good. RC rover no longer needs recharging. Starts with 4 additional drones and a command limit is increased to 12. Ooh. That's very good, actually. I want that first. I want that in front of pretty much everything. So this is the water. That's less fuel, and that's just a bit of extra money. Power is looking good. Batteries are filling up. Trust 1 can leave.
Cable fault reported.
Oh. We have a cable fault. Where is our cable fault? Is it automatically repaired by the drones, or? Yes, they're automatically repairing that. That's good. And what does it tell me? So it's losing electricity. We've completed that anomaly, which gave this load of stuff, and you are ready to launch. So we are now sending our reusable rocket
Milestone
home.
achieved.
And that gave us a milestone for sending him home. Now, as you can see, guys, everything around him got covered in dust, which is the downside of putting rockets too close. He's also going to be able to head off soon, but I want to build my other drone thing first. And what we do want to do now is we want to get ourselves a passenger rocket, guys. So we can choose various different bits and pieces here, guys. I'm not going to worry too much. So age group, specialization, sex, perks, flaws, quirks. Bottlists like luxury. Work on farms, they like luxuries. Geologists are for mining. They like drinking. And relaxation is minus something they don't like. Exercise and shopping for security. Engineering. Well, so these guys will all be various things, so that they're better at various things. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Age group, obviously we don't want children, we don't want old people at the moment. That kind of makes sense. Quirks, we don't want tourists. That kind of makes sense. And flaws, we don't want whiners, cowards, idiots. Wow, so there's quite a few things there. But no, for now, we're just going to launch this to get us our first 12 colonists. And we will see what they're like. So that is on its way, guys. And that is my first set of colonists on their way. I'm going to get myself another battery up now, just to make sure that if everything goes wrong, we do not have major issues. Oh, we have a moisture evaporator as well. This is a prefab, so I'm just going to chuck this one down. And we're going to get another battery up. You can go right there. Again, this is just covering ourselves. Oh, we've got a new anomaly. I can't talk today. It's alright, you can go grab that. You're fine. You've been grabbing stuff down here. You can grab a bit more. I might need to extend my range to include some more, for my drones to include some more metals. I've got lots of metal chunks up here. So actually we're going to chuck the second drone. So you're going to move up here. And we're going to chuck the second drone building we've got up there. To extend our range nicely.
Anomaly analyzed.
He's bringing his drones along who will work on this. What does this actually need to build? So that's already done, and they will start automatically dealing with that now. If I put power to it, they will.
Research complete.
Now, can it actually supply power through a building? Okay, so we've completed some research. We've got a lot of research there. Ooh, battery optimization. Drone's battery capacity is increased. That's quite nice. Transport has more storage. I want to get the surface heating actually at some point too, because that's actually going to be quite good for us. So we gained 1,000 research from that anomaly, which is quite nice. Let's stop building. I didn't mean to build them there. You can come home. You can just sit on there to recharge. These aren't working because we don't have people for them yet, which is why we're getting this warning that we don't have enough workers. Right, so guys, this one needs to drop close to my dome, I do believe. So this is our transport rocket we're going to watch coming in now. Maybe. Here she comes. So she is coming down with my colonists. And they will go into here then straight away. And are you good to launch? You're still waiting to refuel. So here she is, coming down nicely. Nice vertical landing, guys. We'll start seeing her in a second. And then all of my colonists are going to come out and have our first footfall on Mars, guys, here. Which should make those buildings start working, hopefully.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Okay, so the next 10 sols will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promise and opportunities. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of human civilization. Even the most epic adventurers begin with a single step. Effect: the arrival of colonists temporarily suspended until the colony proves able to sustain human life. Your founder colonists must survive for 10 sols before additional people can arrive. Hint: the colony will be evaluated positively before the period ends. In the event the first human is born on Mars, if you feel you're up to the challenge, try constructing a medical building and raising the comfort of the founders as much as possible with service buildings. Okay, so that's actually given us something to do. Straight away with our first colonists here, guys. This is exciting. I will watch them come out in a second, but I want to get these buildings building. Infirmary, that's a medical building, right? So we will get an infirmary out. I will get a nursery going as well. Where was the nursery? Nursery going, and we want to increase their comfort level, which is... Do any of these directly increase comfort? No, comfort is these ones, isn't it? So... let's pop a lake down. And a couple of small fountains and a statue. Oh no, we can't build... And another small one I think we can do in the centre of there. There we go, guys. And here come our colonists out. That's our first human on Mars. And here they come. And we can actually click on each of these guys to find out about them. So this is a geologist. He's a gambler. Fit gambler founder. Hippie. And all of these guys, obviously, depending on what they've got, depends on the buildings they want and they need. Founder, gambler, lazy. Why don't I let a lazy person? Workaholic,
New
religious,
have arrived.
gamer, loner, rugged. So yeah, we've got a few good people, but this is it. We're now moving into our thing. I think with a couple of gamblers there, I also probably want to build myself a casino. Though I don't want to be overdoing the power, though I've got a good power surplus at the moment. So, yeah. Let's get a casino complex going here. And they're suggesting we build a research lab as well, which will help us increase the time we're doing things. Which one was research lab in? We're filling this dome up quite quickly, actually. Okay, so this dome is doing well. We've got 14 residents here. So that's nicely going on. I thought we had a gap there then for a second. We've got a nice set of stuff here. You've probably filled up now, haven't you? So you can actually come and empty your metal here. And with that, guys, we are going to be ending this one here. So next time we're going to try and, well, we're going to keep scanning, work out where things are. We're going to keep our colonists going, try and get that first baby if we can within the... within those first 10 sols. So see how that goes, if we can manage it. See if I can manage it before my wife has her baby. She's quite pregnant at the moment, so maybe. I don't think it's going to be that soon, though. But anyway, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Paradox and Herimont, however I say that company name. I am sorry for making this game, and thank you very much for the early access so I can show this to all of my subscribers. As always, guys, feel free to throw comments down below in the comments, or jump onto my Discord to throw me comments as well if you want to, or just have a chat. Please note I'm not always there. Again, link to that is in the comments and in the description. there's also a link there to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for your time.